Welcome to our premiere episode of Hollywood Uncensored. Our mission here, genuine conversation about entertainment you won't hear anywhere else. Our guests have no script. We've sent all the lawyers out to lunch, so get ready for a real candid show. We begin with a great group here. David DeLuise, the moral center of the Emmy Award-winning show Wizards of Waverly Place. You like that?
Moral center.
David's directed 3 episodes of the popular show, and more on the way to be sure. Carrie Keegan, her royal hotness from No Good TV.
Thank you.
The legend John Sally is here. Hello. And Paul Rodriguez, who hosts the most important show on MTV, Trev.
The loyal opposition.
These videos, Locos with Paul Rodriguez, and since I didn't get that gig, I'm doing this one. All right, what's up with the situation? Mike Sarantino, the situation, having a banner year, you're applauding between Jersey Shore, Dancing with the Stars, a variety of other deals. Situation stands to earn this year alone more than $5 million. Very generous payday. And by the way, what is it exactly that the situation does? Does he act? Does he dance? Does he tell jokes? Not really. Are real entertainers, people with genuine talent, being crowded out by guys like this? Well, if Kim Kardashian's a bigger star than Julia Roberts, is that a problem?
No.
No?
Absolutely
I'll
not.
tell you exactly, though, what the situation does. He lifts his shirt and he shows you his stomach.
Can you do it?
Well, you gotta define between being a star and being a celebrity. I mean, there's a definite difference between being a star and being a celebrity. I mean, what I consider a star is a De Niro, someone who has a body of work, who's crafted. A celebrity could be anyone who had oral sex with a star on Sunset Boulevard. You'll be a star you'll be a celebrity for a while, but are you really a star?
But the deal is times have changed. Because celebrity
is
and
better
star,
than being a star.
Well, the difference is if you don't have any conflict or anything about, you're no longer a celebrity. You're not relevant. And it's all about being relevant in this time. Right now, Lindsay Lohan did this, Lindsay Lohan did that. Next thing you know, Paris Hilton back to cocaine. And it's like, wow, it's like they do something to get them back into the news of it. Now, the situation, I have to clap for it because at first I hadn't watched Jersey Shore, and then I watched it, and I was just so happy to see that there wasn't black kids acting like that. until he got $5 million. I said, we need to get some black kids being disrespectful to women and fighting all the time and being an alcoholic. Everything that they told us when I was growing up not to be, he makes $5 million for.
But here's the crazy thing. When I was growing up, hey, I want to be president. I want to win the Nobel Prize. Now you talk to any kid. I want to be on television. But for what? You know what I mean? That's
Everybody
the part
gets their 5 minutes of fame, and that's a wonderful thing that we have now sort of embraced this, that anybody can be a celebrity, anybody can be famous for 5 minutes. Now you have to prove yourself to keep that going, but at the same time, I think that the situation is actually giving back because he's now coming out with this new drink that is protein-infused vodka, and I think that this is a genius thing, and we should all thank him.
You know, I got one, it's watermelon vodka. I'm going to be racial, and then I'm going to make money.
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
But you don't have to, I am coming out with watermelon vodka, but you don't have to seriously have talent. You just, because reality is what they want to see. It got to the point where people used to watch boxing. Now it's MMA.
Right.
They don't want the make-believe, they want the reality of
The
it.
Olympics, the X Games, there is a trend in a sense. But look, if we're talking about, is there a career in being dysfunctional like that? Are we going to see these? Are we going to?
Well, I mean, from the Balloon Boy, you have people, trying to do it. They're aspiring to be dysfunctional.
Well, I don't know if it doesn't really matter whether it's a good thing or it's a bad thing. I think the thing is that they have prominence and they have the attention, as limited as it is, of the public. That attention is focused. But I could already see people who were in that position a couple of years ago kind of fading, I mean, but enough about the Kardashians.
All right, here's our next thing. Everybody's a fan of social media, and I don't know about you, but I log on to johnsally.com every single chance I get. One thing I don't do on Twitter or Facebook is announce how my wife and I are doing at any particular moment. Just fine, though. Thanks for asking. Some stars are using these social platforms to reveal a lot of personal stuff. It can get a little ridiculous. Vivica A. Fox, her boyfriend Slim, actually broke up and got back together via press release. Vivica's boyfriend sent out a press release to say they were done, then sent out another one to say, oops, we're back together. Snooki's boyfriend, or at least her boyfriend for the moment, proposed on the cover of a magazine. You guys are well known. How comfortable are you? I mean, every kid in the world is reading Ocean Up. They want to know about you and everybody you work with on Wizards.
I love that you, with a straight face, said Snooki.
Yeah.
I'm new to the Twitter and
Right.
Facebook and all that stuff. I kind of didn't want to do it, and I'll tell you why I did it. there were many, many people imitating me. And I'll tell you, it really hurt me, this is a little serious note here. There was a guy twittering about how I was feeling about my dad's death. And I was like, how do I tell people that that's not me? And I said, the best way to do it is to start my own Twitter page. And then I had Selena and David Henry and Jake, and we all connected, and now I have people that are, you know, listening to me, you know?
Are you that delusional, and by you I mean, you know, in general, are you that delusional to think that you're that important that people are clinging to your next move, you know? I'm going to McDonald's, I'm gonna do this.
Believe it, they are.
Yeah, well,
They are. When you follow me at Twitter, when you follow me at @TheJohnSally at Twitter, just don't forget that. It's really amazing because my producer and manager Kevin Parker, who's over there, literally kept on our podcast. I did a podcast with Kevin Hench called Spider and the Henchman. He kept saying, "You got to get on this Twitter. Get on this Twitter." We got up to the point we got 100,000 people listening to the podcast and people following us on Twitter about what is important to us. TMZ with Kanye literally puts Kanye's Twitters on TMZ, which is funny because he said, "I'm watching Dark Knight in the daytime." Kind of weird, huh? And I laughed, but you know, it was a funny, but sometimes.
But that's what they all are. It's like, you know, sunny in Southern California. Strange. As Hollywood Uncensored continues, it wasn't just the stars shining out at the Emmys. One actress unsheathed two special friends. Can there ever be too much boobage?
And
did I just say that? We're back here in just a minute.